Welcome back by the Drunken Barbecue, my friends. Today you will be in for a treat. But first things first, let's get a fire going. And it's a beautiful day to have a bonfire so we can make a snack. And today we're cooking with pine, which I got from Rob, my brother, from a different mother. Sorry, Mom. And today, my friends, we're gonna make kettle crisps. And while we're doing that, we're gonna test this InkBird thermometer. No, they don't pay me for this, they just send it to me for review. So all my opinions are my opinions, not theirs. But first things first, while the fire is slowly getting out of control, we have to prep the potatoes. Get yourself some good potatoes. I got russet potatoes, they are awesome for frying. And prepping them is easy. You just wash them, leave the skin on, and then you slice them with a mandolin, because you want them about like a 1/16 of an inch thick. You can of course try to do that with a knife, but I'm sure if you're like me, you're gonna miss a fingertip. And once your potatoes are sliced, you're gonna wash them with some cold water to get the excess starch off. We're nearly there, the hard part is done. Now you're just gonna lay them on a kitchen towel, hot and dry, and have them air drying on a rack, because you don't want to have wet potatoes in a boiling pan with hot oil. I'm not a scientist, but I've heard that hot oil and water doesn't go together. And now our potatoes are drying, it's time to check out the InkBird IBBQ-4T. See what that's like. And I hope this thing is decent, because we need the thermometer, as we need to keep the oil at 375 degrees. And don't worry, this is not going to be one of those unboxing videos, as they are boring. We're going to take it out of the box, rig it all up, and use it. And I would lie if I tell you I haven't unboxed it before. I opened the box up a few hours earlier, as I thought I had to charge up this device, because you want to use it, right? Well, first point for InkBird, it came charged, so that's a bonus. Top job. And while I took it out of the box, I thought I might as well hook up my phone with this thing, because it goes through Wi-Fi, it does everything apart from the dishes. We're gonna test it. Well, as I'm not a computer guy, I thought I might be struggling having this thing, my phone, linked up with a thermometer. But, well, that's actually pretty easy. You simply scan the QR code at the back of the box, and the rest just follows by itself. Just follow the steps. It's basically from A to Z. Just takes you right through it. Easy money. If I can do it, you can do it for sure. Then of course you need some wires. Yes, wires. This is not one of those wireless devices, so don't use this on your rotisserie chicken, because that's gonna be freaking awful. No, this thing comes with 4 wires. 4 wires. And these 4 wires you can plug in obviously for different ports, and as they're different colors, with a little bit of memory work, and otherwise you write it down, you can you know which part of different meats are cooking at different temperatures. Just handy. That's just handy, my friends. That's just handy. That's what you want to know. Nerdy stuff. And of course it comes with a charge cable. And I have to give InkBird credits again, because they didn't make a weird kind of USB connection to charge it up. No, it's just a standard USB connection which you can use to charge up your phone. An Android phone, that is. Not that weird Apple stuff. No, just a regular Android phone. So if you lose this cable, it's just coiled up, so it's actually this long. Then you can just take your Google phone, plug this thing in, and you can still barbecue. And it also comes with 2 of these clips, which you can stick your temperature probe through, so you can actually measure the temperature of your cooker, which is also very nice to know. Well, that's enough of a sales pitch, my friends, but really don't be scared if you want to hook up your phone with this device. It's really easy. Follow the steps A to Z, and it just talks you straight through it. I did it, so you can do it too. By the way, it's also magnetic. Let's get this show on the road. And today we go for mellow yellow probe. Don't know why. You can go for blue, green, orange, yellow, whatever floats your boat. And when you plug your probe in the port, my friends, just give it a good manly push till you can hear and feel this click, because then this whole device is waterproof. Yes, my friends, that's another score for iBird. It's waterproof. And all there is left to do is turning this baby on. And there's one thing you shouldn't forget to do, my friend. Take the rubber cap off the end of your probe. That's not gonna taste nice. Well, there we go. With all that talking, we're a lot later than I thought, but it's good fun, right? So, in goes the roaster, followed by our Dutch oven, because you want to have a good pan for this. And then we hang the temperature probe in the oil, like so. And now we're simply waiting and watch our temperature creeping up till we hit 375 degrees, as then we're going to put the chips in. And while we watch the temperature creeping up, it's actually quite funny to watch that on your phone. We're smoking some spices. Yes, we're smoking spices today as well. We're smoking up some peppercorn and pink salt. Smoked spices are awesome, my friends. And we shall also put some smoked spices, that's SPG plus as we call it, on our potato chips. Oh, that gives this awesome barbecue flavor to them. Ooh, can't wait, but we have to. Look at that, temperature's creeping up, my friends. We're nearly there, And as this thing hasn't got an on and off button like your gas stove at home does, yeah, you can do this on your gas stove as well. We got our heater assisted gloves ready, just in case, so we can take the pan off the fire. If everything is going fine, I would be lying to you. This review is all about as goes as it goes. So I had to move the position of the probe because the plastic of the handle didn't really like the flames. The plastic didn't break or burn, but hey, we don't want to break it, right? Other than that, everything is going nicely. Temperature is already at 284, so less than 100 to go. And when you do this on your kitchen stove, make sure you're using a Dutch oven because that really keeps the heat. Put your pan half full with oil because it will sizzle a bit, and otherwise you're gonna have one big mess on your hands. And keep the temperature steady as much as you can. So like medium heat will do. Waiting is not my strong point, but we'll get there. 373, my friends, 373. Soon we should hear an alarm. 375 degrees. Technology is awesome, isn't it? Technology is awesome. You could have gone for a nap and now you know it's time to rock and roll. And for us that means in goes the potatoes. Hoppakay, time to fry, babies. Just do it one by one. You don't want to get this overflowing like a volcano, right? And now you see why I mentioned earlier on, only fill your pan half, because the oil will come up. And it did. We will be cooking this in 2 batches so we don't mess with the oil temperature too much. After all, this is not a race, right? You're enjoying yourselves, having a bonfire, being outside, having a snack later on. What can go wrong? And apparently the thermometer is making a graph as well. It would be interesting at the end of the cook to see how we did. That's really nerdy. And now we're cooking these boys till they're nice and brown. And it starts already. Technology or science, whatever this is. And when the chips are nice and brown, we're going to remove them from the oil, stick them in this tray, and while they're still warm, we're going to sprinkle with our seasoning. Smoked SPG in our case, take whatever you want. There we go, they start to look like crisps. Yeah, nearly snack time, my friend, nearly snack time. I never noticed it too much, but when you stir the pot too much, the temperature's going down. You just have to stay off it and just let that thing do its thing. More waiting. I have to say that so far this InkBird thermometer is not disappointing me. It actually showed me a lot more than I thought. So you see, every day is a school day. Well, there we go. I declare them done. Time to fish them out, put the next batch in there, season the first batch. And time to enjoy the snack while the second batch is cooking. Hoppa! Set this aside. Try to keep the cats away. And in goes the second batch. In professional terms, my friends, they're calling this rinse and repeat. I guess you figured that. And there we go. Cover it with our spices. Woo-wee. Mix it. Look at that. Salt, pepper, garlic, smoke, and a little secret. Now I can't of course tell you what our secret ingredient is, but what I can tell you is they're fantastic and crunchy as shit. Oh, here we go, another one. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Listen, turn up your sound, Oh. Heaven. Another one. If you missed it, turn up your sound now. Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. What else would a man like? Nice day, bonfires, snacks. Oh, I don't know. I just do not know. And I have to say, this InkBird thermometer didn't disappoint me. After cleaning the probe, which got black while we were cooking, it all cleaned up nice again, so I can say these things are heat and fire resistant. When you want to know more about what you've seen today, check out the links in the description below. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And as a final message for today is, if you got some time, make yourself some homemade Kettle crisps. They're fantastic. Oh yeah. Hey there, thanks for watching the video, and now you're sad. Sad that the video is finished, but subscribe to my channel and you will never be sad again, ever.